Yo, what's going on? It's another day and another daily fix. I'm Akeem, and in today's episode, Sony is porting Ghost of Tsushima's director's cut to PC, and not only do we have a list of system specs, we've got details on a new PlayStation feature that'll debut with this port. Plus, Hasbro is looking for a studio to develop the next Baldur's Gate, and we'll tell you how you can play Hades 2 even before the early access launch. All this in today's fix. Presented by Fallout. Stream all episodes now only on Prime Video. Sony is continuing to show PC gamers some sweet love with another port of a hit PlayStation game, the 2020 open world samurai epic Ghost of Tsushima. Now, we've known the release date for a while now, May 16th, but now we have details on what kind of rig you'll need to run it on. Minimum specs require at least an NVIDIA GTX 960 or AMD Radeon RX 5500 XT paired with an Intel Core i3 7100 or an AMD Ryzen 3 1200. Now, for the recommended experience, you'll need an NVIDIA RTX 2060 or equivalent AMD Radeon and at least an Intel Core i5 8600 or AMD Ryzen 5 3600. And if I didn't say some of those words correctly, screw you freaking nerds, because I know some of y'all in the comments are gonna say, oh, he said Ryzen. Shut up. Anyways, if you're after the absolute best in graphics resolution and performance from this game, your rig needs to be packing a heavy package like an NVIDIA RTX 4080 or Radeon RX 7900 XT. Now, for CPU power, you'll need an Intel Core i5 11400 or AMD Ryzen 5 5600. Did you get all of that? Did you get it? You nerd. I'm a nerd too. I mean, my handle is geek heavy, but I'm just calling you nerds because you're probably gonna call me out in the comments. Yeah. Anyways, Ghost of Tsushima's director's cut on PC will also debut a new PlayStation overlay that will presumably be coming to all first-party PlayStation ports on PC. Now, via the PlayStation blog, Nix's software developed a new UI overlay that will allow users access to their PlayStation profile, including their friends list and trophies. Now, you can access the UI by pressing Shift plus F1 on the keyboard. Now, Sony has made a major push into the PC gaming market by porting some of their big PS4 and PS5 titles and acquiring Nix's software to assist. Now, Sony is also planning PC support for the PSVR 2 sometime this year. I can't wait for that, seriously. Now, the PSVR 2 reportedly didn't sell very well, and there really hasn't been any major software support for it outside of some launch titles, so hopefully making it compatible with the massive library of PC VR games will get it some more love. Now, moving right along with Larian Studios moving on to other projects, Dungeons & Dragons IP holder Hasbro is already talking to new partners about developing the next Baldur's Gate game. Now, Baldur's Gate 3 was a massive success with sales north of 20 million copies, according to Esports. And it also won big at the Game Awards, BAFTAs, and the DICE Awards. Now, of course, Hasbro is looking to keep the good times rolling with some kind of follow-up. Now, speaking of PC gamers, Senior VP of Digital Strategy at Hasbro and Wizards of the Coast, Eugene Evans, said the company is in discussion with partners about the future of Baldur's Gate because they want to make some more money, baby. Now, Evans also recognized the long wait between Baldur's Gate 2 and 3, which was about like 23 years, but stressed that they don't want to rush things. Now, Evans said, quote, "We're going to take our time and find the right partner, the right approach, and the right product that could represent the future of Baldur's Gate. We take that very, very seriously, as we do with all of our decisions around our portfolio." So it sounds like, according to that quote that I just read, that you heard me read, a Baldur's Gate 3 follow-up doesn't have to be Baldur's Gate 4 or even another video game, it sounds like. During GDC, Larian's CEO ruled out chances of the studio making Baldur's Gate 4 or any expansions for 3, saying they were moving on from Dungeons & Dragons entirely. So we can count them out as one of those partners. But you know who shouldn't be counted out? Actor Neil Newman, who voiced fan favorite Asterion in Baldur's Gate 3 and who said he isn't done yet with the character. I don't know, what is he gonna do then? You gonna cosplay as a character? Because it seems like Larian Studios is done with the character, but you're not. How does that work? I'm curious. We'll find out sometime in the future, I'm sure. And we'll keep you updated if we hear anything that develops. And finally, Hades fans rejoice! Hades 2 has hit a major milestone and is almost ready for public consumption. But developer Supermassive Games will need your help. That's right, the Hades 2 technical test is now looking for volunteers. Supergiant Games will let a very small group of players get their hands on a special build of the game to test things out. Now, this test will happen before the early access release, which means if you're picked, well, you get to play the game even earlier than that. And if you're interested, go on over to Hades 2's Steam page. Yes, this test will be PC only, baby, and click the button marked Request Access. Now look for an email with an official invite and follow the instructions from there. But keep in mind, not everyone gets access, so don't be too disappointed if you don't get in. But you want to know who will get in? Me. You want to know why? I work at IGN. Suck it, nerds. And those are your stories for today, Wednesday, April 17th. If you actually watched all of today's Daily Fix, please drop a fire emoji. I just want to do it just to see how many of you all actually watch straight through. I feel like no one really watches these things straight through, but if you did, please give me some of that fire emoji. Anyways, if you're looking for something else to watch, please check out our preview of World of Warcraft: The War Within. I'm Akeem, and I'll see you next time.